And we're back. Welcome to some more Shadow the Hedgehog. You can just call me Stent. Last time we just did the way everybody plays the game, that mostly just being the neutral route. This time around, however, I figure as we wait for everything to properly get ready, let me just check. Because, you know, YouTube's not exactly the most reliable with these sorts of things. Okay. I'm sure you'll see this on the playback anyways. Regardless. We're gonna be starting off with the dark story. Let's get into it. I think it'll be only fair if I showed all the cutscenes at least once. You know, just in case. I'm pretty sure I already made the smoke on the water joke last time, so...
Shadow the Hedgehog. Why does that name haunt me?
And why does this tree look better than the ones in Sword and Shield?
That gruesome image.
Yeah, that was too low-hanging fruit. I'm ashamed of myself for that. Maria wouldn't have wanted me to make jokes like that. Because Maria wanted me to bring happiness to the world or something, I guess. And jokes like that probably aren't going to do it.
Who is this Maria?
What can I do to make myself... well... oh yes, the good old Chicago, smog rolling in. Because I can definitely imagine this being quite I suppose that's a thing, really. With all the various different American cities, a lot of these Sonic levels are based off of. Like, obviously, you got San Francisco and Adventure 2, I think. Back when I was a kid, I imagined this more like Chicago as opposed to Portland. On that day, Portland, Oregon received a grim reminder. Ah, here we go. We're already off to a good start. Also, as you probably noticed, messing about with Screen Petition a little bit. Let me know if you prefer the old way, where it's more off to the side.
Just what was that all about? If he says he knows the truth about who I am,
then again,
I
considering
have to believe him.
messing around with my game, you're probably gonna have to mess around with the aspect ratio between games anyway, so... just let me know. Let me know. Anyways, I guess Shadow's off to find ways to be funny. Because Black Doom is apparently a master comedian, with the fact he's voiced by Sean Schemmel. Oh yeah, did you know? Yeah, I'm sure you already knew. Now I can't help but wonder what Black Doom would sound like with Sean Schemmel's Goku Black voice. Onward to the streets of... yeah, exactly. Just, I already made the joke last time. This seems hardly indistinguishable from the riots you normally see in... look, we even have all the burning cars anyway, and yeah, Sonic, unfortunately we're not going to be doing your playthrough either this time around, so had to do it to him. Just had to take him out back. Now we get onto some of the more annoying aspects of this game. It's not the most egregious in this one, but it'll get worse. I can assure you it will get worse, because it's like, remember the Chaotix missions and how nobody liked those? Back in Heroes? Well, that's like 75% of the game. Hey, Shadow, he's fired, but mostly peaceful protesters sure are alright. Ah yes, mostly peaceful. Definitely not unruly in the slightest. I was just thinking, probably not gonna be able to play the particular music here, but I think there was one particular joke I made when I stream Reloaded, which I feel still hits home nowadays, where it's just like... immediately just cut to a news broadcast where you see buildings like this collapsing like it's the final days, and all of a sudden just cuts to... do, had a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and your radio. They just start getting commercials for Applebee's in the middle of news footage of harrowing alien invasion going on. Because now It's like, you can't make this stuff up, and yet, for some reason, it's real. Part of me kind of wishes I was in the Sonic world, because at the very least, things would make more sense. Thank you for that, though. Well, yeah, I already made that joke last time, but it's like you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. It's a shame I didn't make this joke anyways whilst we were going through Circus Park last time, about the fact that it's a very suitable metaphor for the world we live in at the moment. That's just a massive circus. I didn't even see what happened there. Let me just check. Oh god, alien invasion, I could really go for... Yeah, exactly. Nothing wrong with some... It's like we could all go for Applebee's at this point. I haven't actually heard that many good things about Applebee's, to be perfectly honest. We never actually went on my short-lived adventure over to the Americas. We did go to a Wendy's, and it was the most disappointing thing in the universe. Well, either that or Rumble. Oh, am I kidding? Rumble turned out pretty much as I expected. Probably get into... You know, let's talk about that right now, actually. I did play a little bit of Rumble. Like, a day's worth yesterday. Probably a mistake, but, I feel as though in my time I got a good grasp of everything I needed to see, and needless to say, it's not something I think I'll be going back to anytime soon. Just... I don't know what to say, most people already said it, but the monetization really is egregious. But then again, considering Rovio is involved in the making of this game, I can't entirely say I'm surprised. Really are getting some frisky ones this time around, wow, aren't we? I suppose it's another thing that I can't say I'm too surprised about. Also, once again, we're at this particular juncture at this point in the game where you always miss at least one. There's just one of these, there's just one of these guys just casually roaming around the map, just minding his own business, and we're not allowed to leave until... Yeah, this really is like the biggest problem with the missions in this game, is the fact that you have to scour the level in order to defeat every single type of enemy in the game. I mean, granted, there are some missions which are better and don't do that, but I feel this sort of thing is a good majority of the missions. Now we have to run through the entire level all over again to try and find the last one. There's a fair few missions which are worse in this particular regard, but I'm gonna see if I can mitigate running into those. We'll see, though. I don't know, just something about Shadow constantly saying, "Damn it," whenever he gets hit, but I feel like something I would do. Hey, Shadow, calm down for a bit. Oh god, what happened to these guys? Like, oh yeah, he got shot in the face and got left in a dumpster, didn't he? That's kind of weird. No idea how you're still standing after that. Oh, you know, well, what can I say? I die hard. Can you stop and make everything a reference, please? I don't know what you're talking about, Shadow. I swear before this is over, Sonic, I'm gonna shoot you in the face again. Oh, there he is. You got anything to say for yourself, buddy? He's not even looking at me.
Well done, Shadow.
Not a subject for... Yeah, exactly. It's not a subject I'd rather get into on the stream. So, there's that. I absolutely tanked my rank on that one, wow. This really is like the most 2005 game ever with the tribal tattoos. It's like the sort of thing I'd see in my old... Must have been the backtrack. Yeah, probably was just the backtracking. I want to see all those tribal tattoos. It's really the sort of thing you'd see on a Game Boy Advance SP back in the day. I'm fairly certain my sister had the tribal tattoo SP, actually. No idea what happened to it, though. I think it's still kicking around somewhere.
Shadow? Deploy the troops now! And if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them.
Sir, are we even allowed to say this nowadays?
I gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy.
Okay, just don't blame me for what happens next.
You can't fool me, Shadow. This time, you're mine.
Yeah, it's just, I can definitely see where this game got a lot of the allegations it did back in the day. Just hearing this nowadays, especially, it's just... It really is just super comedic. Just how, in some ways, how serious it takes the subject matter, and just the 4 kids localization, just sort of watering it down to make it kid-friendly still. It's just this weird, super earnest concoction, which just makes it super... Deploy the troops now! He says that they aren't really out in full force. I mean, you could argue that, with the aliens dropping down from the sky, they took them by surprise, but still.
You don't remember anything.
Yeah, I can't even remember my stand-up routine. It sucks.
I know what would be funny. How about you go and hack the CIA mainframe? That'll be good funny, wouldn't it?
Oh.
That was a nice kick, Shadow.
Yeah, it's super weird going back and doing the demon voice when I think most people would, mostly nowadays hear Black Doom be like, "Hey, what's up? It's me, the devil from Bible, Gabagoo." Anyways, welcome to Digital Circuit, which looks basically nothing like the level from Crossworlds. Super weird as well, because this level does look pretty distinct with all its blocks, but for some reason they just didn't really go for it in Crossworlds, instead of just making yet another generic cyberspace level, in case we didn't already have enough of those in the series. Don't think I actually have to worry about some blasting things this time around. Whoa. I guess make the humans suffer, even though we're basically fighting digitized aliens. I'm just thinking, are the gun beetles in here basically like the net navies from Mega Man Battle Network, or am I just thinking of something different? Maybe like the recognizers from Tron. Wait a sec, did Black Doom transport you inside? Yes, he did transport me inside a computer. I have no idea how he managed to do that. I'm guessing, either he has isekai magic, or he has a built-in digitizer again from Tron. I mean, I did already mention that the worms use the disc sound effect for their worm shot, so maybe the whole Tron thing makes a lot more sense. I mean, then again, this was 2005, before even Legacy came out, so we weren't burdened with the horror that is Tron Ares, which... Rouge, I don't have time for you. I like you from the past games, so I have no problem keeping you alive. I'm not gonna shoot you up like I did Sonic. How is Rouge? That's a very good question as well, I don't know. It's like one of those things where you don't really question it. Because, I mean, at the very least, with the other cyberspace level, they make it make a little bit more sense, but here it's just like... Yeah, this is just... Once again, more questions. I can't wait to see how Flynn tries to explain this, because you know someone's going to ask something out of him, alongside questions about Sonic and Shadow kissing or whatever. I'm fairly certain they did get questions like that on the Bumblecast at one point, until Sega had to step in and start vetting questions, because it's just like... you do know this is a kid's franchise, right? I mean, I know I'm not exactly helping matters, but still. Yeah, they did. Oh boy. I was hoping that was just made up, but again, truth is stranger than fiction. I guess delete everything unless you could just go around it. Because I kind of want to hold on to the ammo on this thing, because it is the best gun in the game after all. I should make an effort to not really use these as much. You know, just sort of try to make it more like the authentic experience. Oh yeah, this is definitely something the Sonic series needed. Just lots of waiting on poles. Really takes me back to Marble Zone. There's just a whole bunch of waiting, because that's what people really like in this series, the waiting part. Like having to wait for your dailies in Rumble. Less individual questions and more. Do not answer questions that are inappropriate. Yeah. I think that makes a bit more sense. Also, where am I now? Let's see what's through here. Is this more bonus stuff, or is it a shortcut? I have a feeling it's a shortcut. Because I don't think many people have actually gone down this route, mostly because they actually go with fresh save files. But yeah, I can't help but feel that a lot of Sonic fans, there's a little bit of repression there, wanting to act out various fantasies using these children's characters as proxies. I mean, obviously, once again, I'm not exactly helping matters in that regard, but still, it's something that you really can't help but notice after a while. Speaking of the franchise, you feel movies of the fourth movie will get a bigger CG budget? Heck yeah! I'm just hoping that it'll have a plot which makes sense. And actual good characterization for Sonic, because I think I already mentioned this before. May as well go over it again since Sonic 4 was mentioned. Heard a lot of critiques saying that people kind of wish that they stuck to how Sonic was characterized in the first movie rather than trying to make him more into Game Sonic, because it's very obvious, especially from a design standpoint, that they're completely different characters, and I think I agree with the notion that they should sort of lean into that fact, and with movie Sonic being a distinct character from Game Sonic, and before Amy becomes your... Shh! Shh! We don't know yet. It could be like a new Predator movie where she's absolutely insufferable, but the supposed rumors about some actual rom-com elements, I'll just say a little bit... Oh shoot. A little bit promising. A little bit more promising than I was initially led to believe, because the main worry was that she'd end up becoming more like Flynn's Amy and basically just becoming Girl Boss Supremo, which is the last thing I think a lot of people want. Myself included. Whoop. Where am I going? I'm going over here. You know what, let's just go with a machine gun for the time being. Let's go the MP5 with a the pump action MP5. Now here we are. Shadow Virus. Oh yeah, is it Shadow becoming Malware? He becomes Shadow Man AXZ, even though I'm pretty sure Shadow Man is already a thing in Mega Man. I would say Shadow EXE, but that's something completely different, unfortunately. Just, I don't know, I feel the creepypasta and side of things is sort of ruined an aspect of this franchise's creativity a little. Maybe it's just them being an old head and I just don't really like it personally. Oh yeah, I remember these guys being quite annoying to kill in Reloaded. Here it's not so big of a problem. Anyways, I don't know if that's a pump that looked more like an underpowered grenade launcher. I was mostly referring to the opening cinematic, but still. It would be awesome if we got the Half-Life 2 SMG, though.
Whatever happens to the
My name is Shadow, and I have escaped the digital circuits. Somehow got an A rank for that.
Perfect.
No idea how. Ah. And once again, just at the White House, which once again is in California, meaning this world is kind of screwed.
We've received a report from the Central Information.
I mean, saying that, things seem a lot less,
aliens from West Africa.
Well, then again, Sonic's world after this point is so ill-defined that I don't know what living in it would actually entail.
That the CIA's
Considering
been compromised.
Considering we hardly know if whether or not humans actually exist in it or not anymore. And it's like they sort of do, but at the same time we don't, and we never see them unless it's like Gerald or Maria, or maybe Sage.
Yes, Mr. President.
Still want one of his pictures, by the way. Shadow, you did it. You escaped the amazing digital circuit. There we go. Joke made. Shadow's finally finding its humor.
We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
He says, blissfully unaware that I'm gonna be blowing him up shortly. Anyways, we just casually escaped the digital circuit and end up in the computer room. We found it.
Where am
This is the weirdest looking computer I've ever seen. It's like there's not even a monitor.
Isn't that
Also, Robotnik's just here for some reason.
maybe he can tell me about those black creatures?
I don't know, this doesn't necessarily seem all that dark so far. And then again, I suppose the starting levels aren't all that sort of... Considering you can technically go through and still reach the opposites of the various different sorts of stories, it's only fair. And here she is, Amelia from HR, before she became Amelia HR and was actually a decent character. Look at it, she's... Well, I say decent character, she's kind of neglecting her babysitting duties. Yet, yes, Amy is here. Please have fear. It's a balloon. I think that sort of phrase has different connotations nowadays, Amy. I'd recommend against saying such things. Also, there's that. Now I get into a unique gimmick for this thing, lighting up of torches. It's kind of a shame Halloween has already been and gone, because this is like the Halloween level for this game. Outside of course, Hang Castle. Ow. Also, yeah, it's super weird that destroying egg pawns technically is the Dark Path enemy to defeat, yet Robotnik still berates you for it. It's like... When it comes to fighting enemies, unless you're going against the Black Arms, you can't win either way. Sorry, Robotnik, I have to increase my score. Yes, this is... Robotnik just has a castle, yes. He just casually has his crypto castle right here. With its very own computer room for data mining, presumably. And I'm pretty certain I made that joke already about Robotnik being into cryptocurrency. I mean, it only makes sense, but... Then again, I think everybody's made that joke already, so... I guess Shadow's quest for comedy is still ongoing. Can I... Okay, I guess that works. Let me just shoot you real quick. That works. Yes, even though it's counterproductive for you to do in this level, Shadow, exterminate them all. That and just casually bump into walls constantly. Though the skybox in this particular level is quite weird, especially in that part where you constantly are heading up. Now, just be sure, You didn't break my mining rig, did you? Shadow sighs eyes with a destroyed crypto computer. Oh yeah, nice little weird finger. If you just hold the A button, it pauses right here. No idea why it does that, but it's something that I learned the hard way back when I was playing. I don't know, Robotnik, it's not all that scary. It's just, you got the classic pumpkins and all, but you don't even have any skeletons, don't have any fake corpses or blood anywhere. This is a 2005 game, it's supposed to be, like, Hot Topic and stuff, so... You ever seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? No, Shadow, unfortunately. I've been too busy with my, my various evil schemes to be focusing on pop culture all that much. I don't know, I think you'll find it pretty scary. I don't watch movies, Shadow, what part of this don't you understand? Look at this casually just placed balloon here, which, mentioning Nightmare Before Christmas, it does suspiciously look a lot like Jack Skellington's head. At least from certain angles. Let's see, up here, methinks. Let's see what's behind this door, because I don't... Ah. It's a secret passage. Everyone is my enemy. Let's see. Ah. So I think for this we're going to need a torch. There's some torches over here, which I can just conveniently borrow. Ah. Ah, shortcut. Yeah, there's a lot of these secret doors that just lead to shortcuts with a lot of bonus stuff in them. It's nice. Oh, look at all these chows everywhere. Considering we're doing the dark path, you know what we have to do. Considering we're likely not going to be getting any sort of dark... any sort of Chow Garden mobile game anytime soon. It's, this is the closest we're going to get. Okay, I think we have to go this way. One of the... I think we've already seen the fluffing fourth Chaos Emerald line, but don't worry, we'll see it at another point. Pretty sure we might even see it this stream, actually. We'll see, we'll see. Now it's time for arguably my favorite part of the level. Because, I don't know, this particular section I remember being quite cool. Just in terms of visuals. Like, I know this is a 2005 game, which doesn't look the best, but still. This is a good example of art style beats graphical fidelity. Just wait for it, wait for it. Obviously, there's all this stuff which looks straight out of, like, Bowser's castle or something with all the spikes. There it is. We even get like the little black arms hawks coming out of the sockets as well. It's cute. Yeah. I don't know, I just really like this skybox. Like this moon especially is just super atmospheric, super nice. Doctor, I think you might have a problem. Mining Ethereum is bad for the environment, you know. Ethereum, what do you take me for? I've just launched my own called the Egg Coin, not some rug pull. Well, that's the reason I mentioned cryptocurrency, because we all know that Robotnik loves to pollute. Gonna go for all the endings, all 10 endings, and then the final one. I think 2 per stream is reasonable.
Another Chaos Emerald.
Oh, there was a Chaos Emerald conveniently here this whole time. I forgot I was gonna use those to find the ultimate funny.
I don't want to fight with you, but I need those Chaos Emeralds.
Yes, I don't want to fight you. Sound like Mega Man X.
Enough of this nonsense. The Chaos Emeralds belong to me. All of them.
Why must Reploids always fight like this?
You will be destroyed. So stand clear or I will crush you. Just as I will those black creatures.
Alright, since this is the last time you show up in the store, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Shadow! Shadow, what do you mean by that?
Oh, so yeah, Amy's just here for some reason, even though I basically did nothing to help her out. Let's see. Don't mind me. Whoop. Also, yeah, just beating up all the robots this time around also grants you hero gauge this time around, even though Amy still berates you for shooting up robots. Same as SBO, actually. In another level. Also, nice little factor. All the versions of the Egg Breaker have unique attacks. I think this attack is unique to this particular version of the fight, where he leaps whilst facing in the wrong direction. Like obviously in the Iron Jungle version, we saw his Begone fought laser eyes, and we'll see another fairly infamous attack in the other version of the Egg Breaker fight. What do you mean, what you're doing here? Shadow, he was just... Yeah. I feel there definitely is quite a fair bit of dissonance between, some of these cutscenes and the levels they take part in.
Perfect.
I think this is one of the more egregious examples. Anyways, now we're basically locked into the dark story. Let's see what happens as we go back to the White House.
Mr. President, there's an emergency.
Something just happened.
Seems as if our ground forces have been able to contain the Black Ark. But apparently enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Oh yes, just reinforcements.
and the city is being invaded.
How? How can this be?
Have you not noticed this whole city burning red behind you? Time for arguably one of the worst levels in the game. At least from what I hear people constantly say about it. Good old Central City, which looks exactly the same as Westopolis. And not anything like the San Francisco I know. I mean, to be fair, it does look like more current-day San Francisco, to be fair.
It's filled with nothing but hatred and contempt for the humans.
Hatred and contempt for the humans.
Honestly, especially with some stuff we'll see in the semi-dark story, I can't help but feel that this is a good example of how both the semi and the pure versions of the storyline should have just been melded into one. Because I feel it would make more sense for Shadow to be leading an army of aliens against the White House after being more thoroughly convinced to do so by Black Doom, as opposed to just being like, okay, I believe you. Anyways, here's how you beat this level. First, you need to break this particular dynamite crate which unreels a spring. Good luck figuring that out on your first try around. And then you just, shoot bomb until explode. Oh yes, take revenge.
Take revenge, Jiro.
Oh hey, Knuckles. No idea what you're doing here in San Francisco, buddy. I think you're in the wrong neighborhood. Like, I get that's... Yeah, why does Knuckles care about the city being blown up? This is an Angel Island. Oh yes, bring forth despair.
Next we shall summon the meteor. Using the black materia.
Yeah, this really does look almost indistinguishable from Westopolis at some points, which is a shame. I would have liked this particular... I think this is a problem with a fair few levels in this game, actually, how some of the levels just constantly use different, completely identical, like, palettes. Also, yeah, there's just another helicopter. I'm not sure you can really lock onto them. Oh yeah, it's just casually spawn camping all these robots. Let me just check what's behind here real quick. Because obviously these weird spiky things can only be destroyed with Chaos Blast. And there's nothing. I'm fairly certain there would have been a key here, but it's already been collected. So, Ah yes, now the domain. It's like I haven't heard that sort of mentality before. Also, yeah, I suppose this is something wholly unique about Central City. The fact that it's... This is like the least realistic thing about Central City at this point. The fact that the streets are full of nuclear waste. Apparently. Because, you know, nobody in California actually is in favor of nuclear energy, so... Completely unrealistic. Also, yeah, definitely, yeah, this really is just like a, I don't want to say bazooka, because I'm fairly certain bazooka isn't even the right word, just massive tube launcher. Let me just break this thing real quick, because I prefer... Come on, break, damn you, break. I want you heavy... There we go. This is better. Yeah, I think, in terms of just the normal weaponry you can get, heavy machine guns basically become my favorite outside the Gatling gun. Aesthetically a little different depending on what route you would take. Yeah! Like, I feel... I've heard this sort of critique leveled at this game before, that, along with streamlining the various alignment paths, that it took some more leaps out of Star Fox 64's book, where... Depending on which levels you do beforehand, it has an effect on the level. Like, for example, if we're doing the pure dark route, maybe all the gun forces here would be a lot more scattered and confused, because obviously their information mainframe has been compromised, so they can't really organize such as well. So, like in Dark Side Metropolis, more destroyers go, on good side you notice that more of the good guys... Yeah, I suppose there's also that, like, depending on various things you do, depending on your line for the mission, it actually changes the levels you go. That actually seems like a neat idea. Well, obviously, that would sort of, depend on you actually doing things to trigger those changes throughout the level, rather than just a tally of destroying certain things throughout the level. Like, there's some particular levels in here that are like that, where the path you take alters the path you go on. Like Lava Shelter was a good example. I kind of wish they did more of that, sort of show the whole alignment thing having more of an impact on your gameplay, as opposed to just filling out a number. It would be kind of awkward if they tried firing the cannon again, only for it to re-trigger Gerald's self-destruct thing. It's like,
yes, we will finally be able to punish humanity. I plan to give you a taste of my revenge. The hell is this? Shadow? Shadow, do you know anything about this?
No, I don't remember anything.
No.
And then again, I don't think Black Dome necessarily... Actually, knowing his plans, would probably care if the Ark just nuked the Earth. Shadow is able to spin his head 360 like an owl. It would be kind... I can't kind of help but imagine that basically all of the characters can do that, actually. Anyways, time for Hedgehog level the game. Yeah, basically this whole level is just a you know, let's take the RPG. Yeah, this is basically the dedicated flying level. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 90% certain a lot of the textures and props used on this map are the same as they were in Adventure 2, like all the rails, the guard, those weird hexagonal things, all these weird passageway, these pillar things, those vertical grind rails, which you can't even use in this particular level, which is a shame. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not entirely certain as to whether or not I was able to make that. They absolutely are. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. As a kid, I would have figured it was kind of neat in terms of continuity, but still. Also, dare I say it, a lot of this I feel in terms of level layout is recycled from Final Rush. Like, obviously there's this long shaft, which you normally rail grind down, and all these various different platform segments which you'd run across. It really is just sort of reminiscent of Final Rush, especially a particular segment which will be coming up on in a bit. And CRT scan lines was seeing how the game actually looks, or are my eyes bleeding? I mean, to be fair, I'm not doing this on a CRT monitor, so please don't adjust. Actually, looking at it on stream, it doesn't actually look that bad, honestly. It's like this whole HD thing I have hooked up to my GameCube is actually working quite well. Don't mind me. This really is just sort of like, I don't know, the evolved form of the mech stages, where you're just constantly locking onto things. Except I would say you don't have the clunky controls, but I don't think that would be a bit of a waste. But, oh wait. Don't waste time on the Ark's turret, he says, me now being trapped here for the rest of time. I was like, thanks a bunch, Doom. Okay, let's see, is there another thing over here for... Oh, just one casually just appears out of nowhere. Nice. How very thoughtful of you, Doom. In Dark Hidden, some things you probably bonding doing all the time to kill some despite snappy so the memorable thing about this game will still be the pump action MP5. Baby, you know it. I still don't know what's up with that thing. It's like, they wanted a pump action thing because it looks cool, even though there's no shotguns in this game. Imagine if there actually was a shotgun in this game. Well, how do you think that would work? How do you think that would play? Just constantly blasting projectiles all over the place. It really feels like a missed opportunity. I kind of wish there was a shotgun in this game. I mean, I guess technically the ring shooter is sort of like a shotgun, like an auto shotgun. Arguably one of the best weapons in the game. Oh, I actually did it. Yes, heavy machine guns. I can't help but feel as though I missed one at this point. Maybe it's just this level goes on for a fair bit. Yeah, I think it's this section real quick here with this sort of corridor right here. This really feels like something straight out of Final Rush. Minus all the platformings. Oh wait, there's I want to see what's behind the door. Don't mind me, Doom. I just want to see what's behind here. What have we got? Ah, a whole bunch of extra lives. Nice. Great, great, great. Oh, we actually get to do platforming in this level. Nice. Oh no, hey, we actually... I kind of forgot the artificial chaos were in this level as well. That's pretty neat. Yes, I'm trying, Doom, I'm trying. Just want to make sure I actually land on the thing. Where even am I, anyway? Oh, I can actually... The range on this thing is surprisingly good. Okay, I think we're nearly done here. Again, kind of wish that we got more of those upward grinding segments from SA2. Those were cool. I mean, generally speaking, just a whole bunch of grinding all over these a lot of just anti-gravity platform with grinding all over these platforms and rails. I know that's technically in the game, but I don't know, the prospect of that sounds cool. How very astute some perception, Black Doom. Yes, we are definitely going to collide with the thing I just collided with. Also, yeah, I think this is new. Just this, long corridor here. I don't think I saw anything like this in Adventure 2. That's a meme, but we're going to use the opening of pumps is likely a Part 16. Oh! And it, pump action air assault rifle, instead of having the bolts in the front, you've loaded by a pump. But... I know he fires it full auto in the opening. Oh, so that one is semi-auto. Interesting, interesting. But, I feel it would have made more sense if it was an actual assault rifle, because Shadow obviously uses assault rifles in this game. Mostly M16. Oh no, hey look! It's this thing.
Arc to headquarters! Arc to headquarters! Come in! Come in! Shadows penetrated the arc!
You want to rephrase that, sir?
Control room of the Eclipse cannon.
Like, I know, like, especially nowadays, it sounds pretty bad.
Stop at all costs. Take him out. That's an order.
10-4. Copy that.
Alright.
This is Arc Defense Unit.
Blue Falcon? Captain Falcon, is that you?
Let your lust for revenge
Such a loss for revenge.
let him escape. Use the pillars in the center to run
Let's see. Oh yeah, he just has bombs as well.
upper section.
Even though, for the most part, I can probably just do this real quick. Such a loss for revenge. Hold on, let me just shoot you real... Oh. Alright, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Come over here, you. Damn it. And that was my only weapon.
Charging particle beam cannon.
Now this guy has like the most 4Kids voice out of them all. It's like... Could have sworn he has like a bunch of voice roles in Sonic X, or at least the voice sounds familiar enough. Maybe it's just that sort of voice actor they constantly just have in 4Kids. At least used to back in the day. Okay, now that I have myself a missile launcher, now the fun can begin. Now I just get to go down here and see if he dropped anything. Oh, he did. Would have been awkward if he didn't. Come on. Spring! Oh yes, critical, you say. Did you not drop any more? Oh, there's one. Damn, he's not in an exact straight line from me. My one weakness. Oh, that actually hit me. Shoot. This may not end as well as I was expecting. Whatever. Just... If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me. And there I goes, off to burn up in the atmosphere. What a cruel way to go.
The planet-piercing Eclipse cannon. There's no escape for you now.
Okay, that could have gone worse. Ah. Well, now we have control of the absolute zero enthusiasm for that weapon crew.
The Black Arms. We are here to take
Oh, yeah.
I've come to make an announcement. I am very confused at the fact there are tank models in this game, and yet there is not a single level in which you get to drive a tank. That seems like it would have been super cool. Once again, another missed opportunity with this game. You humans are so pathetic.
Damn you.
Average Californian mindset.
As of today, this planet is mine.
It's like there's so many jokes I can make about this, but I probably shouldn't.
We will not.
Now, we will begin to exterminate all of the world's leaders who resist.
What the? It's so Jover.
For this planet is near.
I mean, I certainly imagine this, being someone's, presidential acceptance speech. Also, your gun just casually has access to flying fortresses, and the... Now we're starting to get into a little bit of a problem that, I feel this series has been getting into a little bit more recently. Mostly something which has cropped up with regards to Sonic Adventure 1. I'll I let it play so you can see what I mean. So yeah, the president obviously somehow survived in like the 30 seconds between Black Doom's speech and the cannon going off. I mean, he's still shaken up, so I can't exactly blame him for that, but still.
Sir, are you
With his weird hands.
Never mind me. What about the people of Central City?
No need to worry, sir. Orders were issued yesterday, and everyone has been evacuated to the safe zone.
Oh, really? This really is just like in Adventure 1, where they claim that, oh, nobody died during the Perfect Chaos attack, even though it happened, like, super suddenly, and there was no way anyone could have predicted it would happen. It's just like, I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense with Central City being attacked, but if you went into this without going into the Central City stage first, it would have made a lot less sense.
Shadow? I don't believe it.
Yep, exactly, no goddamn way.
He decided to show himself. Attention all command units. Mobilize all mech battle sections. Prepare all weapons to strike incoming vessels. Mobilize Diablon.
But sir,
It's literally just a bunch of cardboard boxes.
There. We have no other
No
option.
civilian
We
casualties,
must
chaos
protect the
drowns an entire
president
city.
and
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Chaos Emeralds
Yeah,
at
exactly. It
all
doesn't...
costs.
I get why they're doing it, but it doesn't really make sense given what we see with our eyes.
It's been 50 years.
I'll finally have to...
Justice will finally be served.
I am now upgrading my audio equipment.
Shadow, I'm counting on you.
I know, Professor. The ultimate life form born to ensure peace.
Kind of feel this came out of nowhere.
Mankind. Now, I know what I have to do.
I'm surprised that Metal wasn't in this game. I think, looking at the concept art, he was planned to be in the game, but I think was cut for a multitude of reasons. Also, yeah, just all of a sudden, Shadow is hearing Gerald's voice in his head, even though Gerald hasn't been a presence in this story up until, right this very moment. Also, yeah, nice little armored car here. Let's roll. Yeah, I kind of feel that with the Dark Story, there was a fair bit of stuff they could have delved more into, like Shadow being more and more learning more about Professor Gerald and his mindset, and him going down the same path as Gerald did and becoming a madman who's completely engulfed with revenge. It really feels like the story could have done it with a lot more stages to help develop the story a lot more. It's sort of what I mean when I say the semi and pure stories for each route should have been sort of condensed into one. Like, you know, with the Dark Story you could have learned more about the Black Arms and more about Gerald, and along with Shadow just sort of inheriting Gerald's wish to exterminate humanity. This is something that's sort of been on my mind with regards to the sort of three main stories of this game, where you had the neutral, the dark, and the hero story, where you could argue that the main plot line could center around the wishes of a member of the Robotnik lineage. Like, obviously, the dark story could be Shadow sort of inheriting Maria's wish, I mean Gerald's wish for the end of mankind. The hero story is obviously Shadow re-inheriting Maria's wish to safeguard the Earth and protect humanity, and the neutral story could be Shadow inheriting Robotnik's wish for Robot Empire or something. Just missed opportunities all around. Also, give me this machine gun. Yes, that's it. That's it. Help me blow this thing up. Because I need my machine gun. Oh yes, perfect. This is a cop-out? Yeah. It was a cop-out in Adventure 1 as well. Let's see, is there anything else I need to kill? Nah, I think we just move on. Oh, so yeah, Rouge is just here, which, to be fair, makes sense. But Maria Rouge kind of seems nonplussed about Shadow being involved in the destruction of Central City, and, you know, the whole Eclipse Cannon thing. She's not, like, pleading with Shadow to be like, please reconsider, Maria would not want this, please. This isn't you, Shadow. And it's just like, yes. I'd have no idea what you're talking about, Ruth. This is who I am inside. I was always edgy. Anyway, it's time to mess around with the Gatling gun some more. Good old minigun. Where everything is just on fire down here for some reason. But no idea where the fire came from, also whatever this plasma stuff down here is. I mean, I joke, but honestly, I think this probably is one of my favorite levels in the game. At least mostly in terms of atmosphere and move. Side characters being nonchalant, whereas... I mean, I feel it's a little bit better on the hero side of things and neutral story. I feel that the dark story is just sort of the weakest in that aspect. Which I suppose makes sense because... dark story doesn't really make much sense for Shadow to go on, all things considered. I mean... I don't know, I feel that, it could have been just sort of a, good opportunity to sort of really sort of double down on all the grimdark stuff. It's like, yeah, this whole storyline is super grimdark, but what would you expect? You go in the evil route. It comes with the territory. I wish they sort of went that route with it, and along with, obviously, the expansion of various different plot elements. Again, just... in terms of just the sort of pure plot lines, I'd argue that this is probably the weakest. Either this or Semi-Dark, which we'll probably be getting to next time around. It weighs 1 kilogram. Kremen fires $200 custom-built cartridges at 10,000 rounds per minute. It cost 400,000 rings to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Maximum security, yes. Unfortunately, we are going this way, Rouge, so... be lucky I'm still sparing you. I remember this being pretty, rough going. Yeah, I feel that in terms of my nostalgia for this game, this and, Lava Shelter are sort of the levels that really come to mind. The sort of levels that I enjoy going back to in between playing Sonic R. It's sort of weird like that, but perfect. Also, get the feeling this is probably one of the more distinct levels in the game as well, which is kind of a shame. It's like, this is one of my favorite levels, arguably, because it sort of goes into that thing where, depending on which route you take, the level changes, but... it's just a shame the story around it kind of sucks. Oh yeah, and we also get this fun little car section here, which is nice. I think this also technically acts as a shortcut. With all these rings here as well, it's nice. Just sort of nice little relaxing drive to pad out the level. Except it just abruptly ends here for whatever reason. It's kind of a shame. Alright, down we go. I don't know, maybe it's just because this level shares a lot of resemblances to Lava Shelter, but also featuring these grinding segments as well. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Just levels which really sort of ape off of Lava Shelter really sort of are the highlights for me. Forgot the cars barely... yeah, it's just... it's like the kart racing in Adventure 2 where the wheels don't move. Good luck, weaponized security cameras. I'm evil now. It's not like you can do anything anymore. Muhahaha. I am bulletproof. It's good time to run, cowards. Shadow would nickname his minigun Maria.
At last, the human
well, I suppose it makes about as much sense as him naming his surfboard back in the Boomverse. Come pick it up. Oh yeah, I'm still alive.
Get out of my way.
Shadow, what are you talking about? You're the chosen one! It was... I already said you were sent to destroy the Black Arms, not join them. Sonic, I'm sick and tired of that joke. You did it all the time last time when I was burning alive in the lava. I still haven't forgiven you for that, by the way. I'm mostly just here to pay you back for that.
They don't value life.
It's like the humans, they don't really matter to me. I'm just here to settle the score with you and whoever's in the cardboard box over there.
Sonic, if you try to stop me, I'll destroy you too.
I don't know. With that line, it almost feels like Shadow would have almost been like, join me and together we will rule this world together with a black iron fist, Sonic. And I don't know, it just seems kind of a weird thing for Shadow to say to him as opposed to, you know, I'm just gonna kill you now or something. Also, fairly certain there's guns around here that I can use. Oh, here's one. Let's see what we got here. Ah. Looks like we got ourselves a little pistol. So, yeah, in terms of boss fights, I'd arguably say this is the weakest one as well. Just, I don't know, all things considered, the Dark Story kind of sucks. I don't know what to say. Like, the final boss sucks. The story sucks. Some of the levels are okay, but a lot of them aren't, like Central City. It's just kind of a shame, all things considered. So I'm looking forward more to the second playthrough, where I actually get to go through good levels for a change. Well, already used up all my pistol ammo. Let's go and find another weapon for I can use. I'm sure there's some more around here. Just Sonic just casually following me. I'm not even sure Sonic even does damage to you. He's just sort of there. It's like, get over here, Shadow. I'm not done with you yet. Alright, and he also does the funny final sacrifice attack, doesn't he? Come on, go ahead and do it. I know you want... There we go.
I do this for you, Bulma.
Favorite fight? I mean, I get people liking it thematically, but I think I arguably would have preferred a just sort of one-on-one affair with Sonic. Like, it makes sense that Sonic is the final boss here, at the very least. Just, the whole thing with Diablon kind of sucks. Like, the Gun Commander was sort of a, sort of penultimate boss you fought before Sonic basically just became the Sans of the game. Just being this boss that just sort of breaks all the conventional rules of the game. Just like, what, you have guns? You think I'm just gonna stand here and let you shoot me? You forget you're dealing with Shadow? Alright, time for everybody's favorite line in this game. You've heard me utter it a whole bunch of times already. Come on, say... Yeah, he said the thing. Oh yeah, he also does his stupid laser attack as well.
Hold still, you devil!
I don't know, for some reason that really is a phrase which is stuck in my mind for the longest time. Also, Sonic and I at least hold on to a single ring. Okay, I think he's about to do his thing already. Come on. I think it'll be a fair bit more trivialized as soon as we get fully charged, but in the meantime. Oh yeah, that's a good point. At this point, when he's on the ground, you don't even have to worry about Sonic. You just keep doing this until he does his funny hold still you devil attack. Well, you know, you can just occasionally homing attack Sonic from time to time to ensure he still does it. It's like you don't even damage Sonic in this fight at all. He's just sort of... For all intents and purposes, he's invincible. He's like an invincible enemy, almost. Alright. Hold still, you say. Get over here, Commander. We'll see who breaks first. Well, that's hardly fair. just casual. I don't think this is part of the intended boss experience. You know what? Let me just go over here. Maybe you'll come out of the boxes. Occasion. Come on. There we go. There we go. Got there in the end. Now we just have to hear this a whole bunch more times because I screwed up in actually dealing damage to you. Can I hold on to my ring, please? Yeah. Needless to say, I didn't really like this boss fight as a kid. Come on, do your stupid final sacrifice attack. Really phoning it in with this before. It's like, yeah, I mean, I know that the whole way of the world is in my hands or whatever, but I'm sure Oliver Garden here has it covered. Sonic, I'm literally dying in here. Wearing this cardboard costume was a terrible idea. I'm sure you got it, Chief. I do sort of, at the very least, appreciate the Gundam-esque design here, with the head at the very least, where it looks like he has an eye on the top of his head, but it's more so the visor there, the blue visor, like he's Optimus Prime. No idea what happened there. You hold still. Yep, and you can also just casually go out into out of bounds, which is fun. Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. Where you going, huh? Come on, boss fight's nearly over. There we go. And Sonic's just still standing there even though he lost. Just like, alright, I guess now I gotta do this a little bit seriously now. Let's...
Mere humans cannot...
Part of me, this ending really sort of makes me wish that we didn't have like a definitive final ending and we just got like free final endings with their own sort of their own Super Shadow boss fights, because I don't know, I can't help but feel that a Super Shadow versus Super Sonic boss fight would have been immensely cool. Sir, that is not a cannon, that is a bomb. Anyways, here we are again, got all the Jolly Ranchers. I can't help but feel I've been here before.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. Shadow, what are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna use them to scour the cosmos and all the world in order to find and optimize the greatest humor of all time. That's the arc we're going on apparently this time around.
To bring order and justice to the humans. With the power of these emeralds, I'm going to destroy this damn planet.
Also say naughty words because I can do that now because I'm evil. You can tell by my evil laugh. Is it good? And oh yes, here we are with the most sort of edgelord music in the entire game, which yeah, just sort of really puts a dampener on the dark ending, doesn't it? Just bad ending, you know, bad story, bad boss fight, all this various different stuff, and then ending it off with bad music. It's no good. Shadow shoots the Hedgehog with a Glock. Baby, you know it. That's like the start of his routine. So I think we can skip. Yeah, we can just skip that. We've already seen the credits. It's a shame as well, because actually, it's not a shame. glad that's over. Now we get to go and hopefully do some fun levels this time around. Because I have an idea as to what I'm going to do for this time around. I have a set path. I think. Why does that name haunt me? Yeah, I think we just skip this. We've already seen this cutscene before. Let's get into the game. Sometimes there are good signs, like all hell should... Yeah, it's like the soundtrack. There's a lot of good stuff in here, but then you just got Almost Dead, which is, I guess, sort of symbolic of the entire Dark story as a whole, where it just kind of sucks in... Where it just kind of sucks in general. Anyways, hopefully the levels we'll be going on this time around will be a little bit better. I did sort of have a my own set path for a more convincing Dark story, which is just swapping out Central City for another level, but unfortunately the Dark mission for that is the worst one in the game, so we're not going to be doing it. It's like I have nightmares about doing that level, even now. But yeah, I think it's only fair that we team with Ogilvy a little bit. Alright, finally it's my time to shine, even though I'm probably not going to be doing... We're probably not going to be doing the pure hero route until, like, later on in the story, so, shoot. I'm sure it's probably fine. I just gotta remember, I'm actually starting with Ogilvy here. Oh yeah, I really like this line. I wouldn't be caught dead using those things unless, you know, it's Super Smash Bros. And I get to shoot Mario in the face. Or, you know, the Olympic Games where you also use guns. Or Fleetway. But we don't really talk about Fleetway anymore. Can we change subject, please? I don't know, Sonic. I'm kind of intrigued about this whole Fleetway thing. It's like I've heard a lot of stuff about it online, but I'm not sure what it is. You don't need to worry about it, Shadow. Really. It's just this sort of weird phase I was in. I mean, I heard you call Tails Pixel, but we don't talk about that. Oh, now, yes, we actually get to experience Chaos Control now, which, for most of the hero missions is actually kind of useless. Where it basically just skips you forward throughout the entire level, which is kind of not what you want in levels where you're going around killing stuff. Just sort of feels like it's cool and all, but from a design standpoint, it's kind of counterintuitive. Yep. Just your average day in Portland. Including the orbital lasers, I guess. I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty certain there's some... I probably shouldn't finish that sentence, actually. Let's move on, This is for my friends. Still have no idea as to how we ended up with this giant loop-de-loop in the middle of the road. Just, where are these taxpayer dollars going to? I mean, you could argue it makes a little bit more sense here compared to Speed Highway with the entire city being warped and all, but... I don't know, it just still doesn't make much sense. Anyways, let's get in the car. I'm usually messing around with the car a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have a second controller, so we can't do funnies with Sonic getting in, unfortunately. So let's, well, I'm sure you can just run alongside. You know, Shadow, I don't really get why you're driving that thing. I mean, you can run faster than it. Shh, Sonic, let me enjoy my drive. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know we have a kart racer at this point, but... I always like running better. I know. You don't have to remind me. You keep saying I like running better. It's getting old at this point, Sonic. I'm just saying, don't make me shoot you again. Thought you heard Sonic say, yeah, let's fluff them up. I'm fairly certain there's at least one iteration of Sonic who'd do that at some point. Well, you know, maybe Scourge. I can see Scourge saying that, and, maybe Surge, though, I don't know. What do you think? Yes, let's show him a good time. Because I'm all about... Oh. Once again, we have one more that's missing. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. And shoot the one that I missed. Let's see which one it is. Fairly certain it's one of the flappers. Probably one over here, actually. Let's have a look. I'll get you in a minute. Rest assured, your time's gonna come. Actually, what am I talking about? Your time has come. And so have you. Occasionally listens to I Am All on Me, but it's so goofy. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Then again, I'm mostly reminded of Nazu Unleashed when I listen to it, so there is that. It's like, I do like it. I do like I Am All of Me. I mean, I do admittedly prefer the original theme for this game, which was planned, but it is kind of a shame that it wasn't introduced for this game, because I do genuinely like it. I also kind of wish it was also in Shadgen. Like, I've heard like a nice sort of symphonic orchestral version of that track, and is great. I don't think I necessarily have the pipes to do it justice, though. But I do hum it occasionally. Like a dog that's beaten over and over. One day I'm gonna bring you down. I know, it is catchy at the very least. This is what you made me, and you're not ever gonna change me. There you are. I mean, wishes they'd animated Shadow actually holding a larger gun with two hands. You mean like Gmod? Oh.
Disgusting black creatures.
Hey, he said the thing. He said, Shadow, you can't say that nowadays. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, I've already skipped this. I want to see more Sonic stuff, because, again, I feel Sonic is sort of one of the highlights of this game. At least for me. I mean, yeah, there was a whole thing about him being insensitive, but there's still stuff like this.
Now that was sweet, Shadow. Yeah. Well, I'm not here to save you.
I'm not here to save you or anything, Babaka.
Like that. How about a little friendly competition?
The hell do you mean by that? Shadow, why is there a flying starfish right next to you? Why is it talking to you? Shadow, I don't think you should be listening to that thing, Shadow. I mean, it looks menacing and has the Eye of Sauron on it.
Guess that means welcome to the next level.
Hey, reference. It's like they were doing this before Flynn was involved in the writing process. Anyways, time for Westopolis Part 2, basically. Yeah, don't care, didn't ask. Just give me the gun. Give me the gun. Where have you been, Slowpoke? Come on, step it up. Yeah, I really feel as though my Sonic voice has been slipping a lot. I really want to get good at it again, because generally that version of Sonic I do like doing. You know, it might have been easier if you just called to tell us that. Like how Sonic pays no mind to the Hellspawn and just appeared in office to make a corny joke. Well, yeah, that's Sonic Boy. He loves his corny jokes. And they're actually funny this time around. I'm not constantly referencing chili dogs 24/7. Also, can I... Nope, kinda missed that. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do that. I teched it. It's like, I am semi-competent at this game now. Check it out. Also, yeah, this... What's this guy up to? Oh, I didn't realize he just has a funny little crouching Spider-Man punch. I figured he was just here doing nothing like the egg pawns from Forces. Yeah, I feel Sonic is a lot of the sort of feel-good levity a game like this needs. Just Sitting here cracking it. There's always just a real good time whenever he's around. Also, Shadow, you just killed a man. You want to talk about this, Shadow? Because, I don't know, I'm kind of concerned at the moment. I mean, I'm not exactly friends with Gunn or anything, but still. I'm kind of concerned, Shadow. Shadow? Are you gonna say anything? No. Okay, then. I guess I'll just be sitting here working my mouth off like always. Also, yeah. Free miniguns in here. Just mostly to trivialize the whole tank mission. Definitely appreciated. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here which, for the most part benefits you, though, from what I'm aware of, there is one particular... Oh, well, here's the motorbike. And thus, Shadow would be forever known for riding a motorbike and holding a gun. Except in Crossworld, because bikes don't exist in there at all.
Yes, we did it!
There we go, tank destroyed.
I won't allow them to do what they want to anymore.
Heck yeah, we're heroes.
Perfect.
Aren't you tired of going ape, Shadow? Don't you just want to be nice? No. This is the last time I am nice to anyone in this playthrough. Anyways, time for another bad boss fight.
Hand over that Chaos Emerald, or else.
So, think you have a chance against
I mean, I have a gun. You have an exposed eyeball. I can just put two in there and probably be done with
I'm not
it.
here to fight you either. I'm collecting the emeralds to find my own answers. So why don't you just back off?
I don't care about anything at this point.
You don't know your place, do you?
Also, I really don't like how you're saying know your place. Like I'm your property or something. I don't appreciate what you're saying to me right now. Let's get homosexual. Sonic with the fluff. Sonic with the... Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Shoot, sorry, Shadow. Yeah, let's just beat up this guy. Yeah, at the very least, this thing feels a little bit better to fight compared to, Diablon. Bleh. Also, kind of weird that it doesn't just have these mass-produced. Just a reminder that after Generation 2, this entire cutscene is Shadow yelling, "F you, Dad." Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Also, are you just gonna, stand there? Looking spooky? Because if not, I'm gonna go find some guns. I'm fairly certain there's some there we go, there's some guns. Don't mind me, just need your ammunition. Oh, here he is. For some reason, I don't remember this boss. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the bosses aren't exactly the most memorable outside of, one fairly obvious one. Yeah, you'll get this butt in no time flat. Sonic, you... Why do you say it like that? Oh. Yeah, you can just shoot him in the face like that. He's nice. Yeah, he's just gonna keep running. Rest assured, it will only get worse. What is he doing? He's just colliding with the buildings. What are you doing, man? You trying to clip through existence? Anyways, the world! Time is frozen! And that's how you do that. Team Fortress 2 reference.
Out of my way, alien monster.
Now it's time for Shadow's whole morality to go absolutely all over the map at this point. Because I don't think even he can justify what he's about to do. Yeah, something CIA mainframe. Now it's time to kill the normies together.
Where's that damn...
Where's that mother-fluffing Chaos Emerald? There, I said the thing.
Tails?
Look at that! It's Eggman's theme park. He made it out of the rings he's taken.
Ah yes, a perfect
Got to get those rings.
POV, you live in Britain. It's all one massive circus.
This is
Well, I guess we're doing this again.
Guess it's my lucky day.
I was thinking as well, this is the second time I'm doing the Dark Mission as well. Alright, away we go again. It's like, ah yes, whole massive alien invasion going on, and yet here we are in just, random circus park with absolutely no aliens in it. Yeah, something about this just feels super detached from the rest of the game. Shadow would have a knife instead of a gun. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, there is a knife weapon in this game, but it's only in one level, which is kind of weird. Kind of feel that it would be a lot more at home on a lot of the dark missions. Hello, Robotnik. If it was London, he'd have 2 knives. 2. Yeah, it really is just like that whole Axel meme. Just like you walk out of Greg's and the guy in the hoodie in front of you pulls out 2 knives. 2. Oh yeah, and we got this whole imagery here, just Tails casually standing right next to a robot as it's shooting over there. Just that is certainly some imagery. Tails just hardened veteran at this point after the events of presumably SA2, where yeah, I mean I did blow up a whole bunch of these robots in the past, but well, I admit they are pretty cool. Come on, let me break. Break. You'll break it. There we go. Give me your machine gun. Here we go. Man, I messed up the homing attack chain. Now I'm gonna be ousted from the Sonic community forever if I haven't already. Bang, bang, bang. Don't want to be going for rings this time around, so I guess we're going this way. Ah yes, just casual robot jump scare. I will say, at the very least, compared to Adventure 2, the jump feels a lot less janky here. I feel if this were Adventure 2, if I were jumping on those barrels, it would just be homing attacking all over the place. Or more specifically, jump dashing. Lego Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I mean, the Sonic Lego Dimensions expansion did technically have a whole bunch of a whole bunch of adventure assets and music in it, so I guess that sort of counts. I just wonder what my robots are up to. I didn't forget that one this time. Shadow, we really need to get those rings if you want to do the hero path like a good boy. I'm not a good boy anymore, Tails. I can't stand your accent, it's made me evil. What do you mean by that, Shadow? Everyone loves my accent for some reason. I didn't get it either. Forgot about Lego Dimensions. And to be fair, I think a lot of people did, so can't exactly fault you for that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's mostly the lighting in this stage, but I don't know, I think something about it still looks a fair bit more garish, especially compared to the casino levels in Heroes. So just, I don't know, kind of feel that in terms of the lighting in the skybox, I feel this place could have done with being a bit brighter. I mean, you could argue that make it even more dissonant compared to the rest of the game, but I think at the very least this whole place will look a lot nicer. And there we go. Now it's time to be evil.
Disgusting humans. How dare you show your faces in the doctor's presence?
Yes, how dare they try to attack the doctor, which I am very much about to do at this very moment.
Perfect.
It's like, oh, the only one who can kill Robotnik is me. I would say that Skytrip is probably one of my favorite levels in the game, but I don't know, the whole thing I said about missions changing how you play the level, I kind of wish that was more of a thing in this level as well, because I feel that would just make it a lot more interesting. You could say that about a lot of the levels, actually. Anyways, time for more flying babies.
I bet no one expected this baby could fly.
I transported this weird flying fortress to this planet over 2,000 years ago. Unfortunately, God got angry and sent down his son to drive us out. Ready to oppose terror in unimaginable ways.
I do gotta wonder, if the Black Arms have been coming to Earth and setting up shop for over 2,000 years, why did they choose now of all times to invade? And I guess you could argue that they wanted Shadow, but why did they need Shadow if they just wanted to carry their plans to do evil stuff on humanity? Did they really need Shadow for all this? Couldn't have just gathered the Chaos Summons on their own back when humanity was still in like the medieval times? It's like the more I think about it, the less the Black Arms make sense. Again, yes, you saw it in Sonic Heroes. Alright, I guess I'm listening to you now for whatever reason, even though there's literally been no reason for me to do so up until now. Whatever, whatever. My morality's all over the place, so I'm just gonna go over here and blow up this spaceship real quick. Hopefully before the cannons blow. Those are some massive cannons, by the way. Just, what must the caliber on these cannonballs be? Just being so comically large. Alright, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Ho ho, Shadow! Yeah, not gonna be going around the plans anymore, Robotnik, even though I literally just did, so... Yeah, it feels as though Shadow's morality is all over the place this time around. But technically speaking, I'm pretty sure Circus Park is the last instance in the hero story where you can just turn to being full evil if you wanted to. Not sure why you'd want to, but it's like you can do it, even though it makes no logical sense. Pew pew. Ah yes, weathering. He's like, you didn't think to leave anyone here to keep it in good order? I mean, apparently nobody noticed you setting up shop with these things for like 2,000 years, so you might as well have had someone around here to keep them in good order. Shut up, Doom! I need to kill them to open the door. It's like you say. That's another thing that's annoying about this game, where I'm pretty sure everybody's mentioned it, that the whole enemies behind locked doors thing. I feel this would be less of a problem if your route meant that you were actually going to different parts of the level where it made more sense for you to just be destroying certain factions of enemies, but as is. Just, it's like you try to do the dark mission, but in order to proceed, you need to destroy hero enemies, and it's just like, you got the character berating you like, why are you betraying me, Shadow? And it's like, I'm not, I just need to kill them to proceed. It's like, everybody in the Iron Tier has made that observation, but it doesn't make it any less true. I yes, an incompetent imbecile. It's like, how many instances have we had of people saying that time? And also, I'm kind of surprised that the mech taking damage doesn't actually change its hovering status or anything. You take the damage animation, but still hang in the air like that. It's just super, super weird. Okie doke. Shadow, I can really use your help in destroying these crystals now. My ships are taking a lot of heavy fire at the moment. There's like a pretty damn good gunner on those things, Shadow. Shadow? Shadow, are you even listening to me at this point? Shadow, I know one of my ships went down, please. Please, you have to help me, Shadow. We're losing this fight heavily. All the meantime, Shadow is just absolutely silent. I'm trying to tell you, sir, they're in my way. I can't very much avoid them. Get out of my way. I'll get you avenged. There we go. There we go. It does at the very least look like they're taking more damage as the time goes on, aside from the smoke. I yes, carted off to the winds and probably fall on some poor unsuspecting person's house. Where are we anyway? In terms of geography, because it's like, are we like in the Pacific, over the Atlantic, or the equivalent of love? What are we doing here? Alright, time to go for this particular segment normally. Because I already went through the Black Vault segment, so let's just go with the normal one. Pow. Ah yes, you must use one of our Black Hawks to assist you by shooting it in the face first. Just priorities, man. You could sort of tell that various aspects of this game were really quite rushed. Just in terms of thoughtfulness to how the mechanics fit into the in-game storytelling and world building. It just there's a lot of dissonance with what you do in terms of the gameplay here. Anyways, time to blow up Robotnik. Oh man, this fight is really going horribly for me. Shadow! Shadow, please! Shadow, what are you doing? No, Shadow, please! Please, that's my flagship. I'm inside that, Shadow! If you shoot me, Shadow, I will certainly die, Shadow! Please! Please, you're leaving me totally defenseless, Shadow. At least save one turret for me! Shadow, please! And then Robotnik died. The end. That's the last we'll see of him. This time around, at least.
I have no further use for you.
I've had some thoughts as well with regards to what else I'm going to be doing with this particular playthrough, and I can't help but wonder, should I try expert mode again? Because I did try to do expert mode in Reloaded, only to realize, oh wait, it's a lot rougher than I was anticipating.
Sir, your transport is
I don't know, for whatever reason, it sort of feels as though,
Once again.
it would have made more sense for Central City to be the central dark mission in this particular point.
It's not over.
Where you see Central City over there, and it would make sense if it was currently on fire and being destroyed by the Black Arms, but
You must keep
apparently no, so
together.
instead, the president's just here if you just do the semi-dark route.
No matter what happens, we'll never surrender to these creatures.
So you get this heartfelt scene, all the while Shadow's just doing a whole bunch of wacky stuff all around the planet.
Please hurry. Okay.
You get this serious scene just as Shadow was in a circus doing stuff.
The black creatures will feel their own bloody hell.
Come on, sir, you could have gone with something a little bit more motivational than that. Also, yeah, apparently Gun has their own flying fortresses now, which I can't help but wonder, where were these in Sonic Adventure 1? Because surely not enough time would have passed for them to have built this in response to the egg carrier, so it's like, surely Gun would have mobilized a bunch of these to counteract the egg carrier? Oh hey, Tails is still here. Oh boy, I have no idea how I managed to get here, Shadow, but Shadow, are you... I know you've sort of been annoying me this whole time, Shadow, but I'd really appreciate if you help me save the president, be a hero. Because you could still do that, Shadow, if you wanted to. Definitely open to suggestions. Let's see what's in here first. How did Tails get up here? He flew, obviously. It's like he can fly. He has a plane and can fly and shoot things. Obviously we got a nice little armory here for us to arm up, which is nice. Nice little magnet shield as well. Just, yeah, definitely would recommend getting the keys here, even though I'm fairly certain you don't actually need the air saucer in order to access them.
Ah, yes, you finally made it, Shadow. It's time to kill the president. Yes, we're making that joke again, which everybody has made when they play this mission.
Alright, if you say... Also, I don't think all this stuff should be on fire inside the airship. Has to deal with Eggman and has made their own flying fortress. I mean, I have seen a particular AU where that is sort of the case, but I don't think it would make much sense for it otherwise. That's it, go down the dangerous route, even though I'm pretty certain it's not actually all that dangerous. Oh yes, toys. That's it, just keep making dinks in the armor whilst presumably the president there is having a panic attack. It's like, who is shooting at us? I thought you said they didn't want to shoot at us. Also, fairly certain, there isn't really much of a difference in terms of which path you send the thing down. I mean, maybe there's more weapons, but I don't know. Also, where's the shit? There's the plane. There's the plane. That's definitely a plane and not an escape pod, by the way. Why does it seem more high security than Gun Fortress, with all the laser gates? I mean, we're gonna be going back there in a bit, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Or just you wait until I get the heavy machine gun, then you'll be sorry. Okay, I think you could also technically... Yeah, they have like an entire fleet of these things as well. Which, where did they get the funding for these? I probably shouldn't ask. Ooh, real scathing commentary there, Black Doom. Also, here we are with the fan segment, which I'm pretty certain the air saucer can just completely ignore. Very nice. Oh hey, another electrified rail. You know what that means? A flesh and blood. Oh yes, a flesh and blood creature. I mean, obviously we're going with the heavy machine gun. Give me these. Give me these. Give me all of these. The president won't know what hit him. Assuming I can find him, at the very least. Camera, there we go. Oh yeah, I think this is another instance where we're gonna have to kill a lot of Yeah, you're gonna have to shoot that guy in order to open the door, which is a shame. Open the door. I need to get through. I need to shoot the president. Just need to wait for him to turn around. Go that way, sir. As he's in there just hyperventilating, just... Fly the plane! Fly the plane faster! Faster! Yeah, heavy machine gun's super good for this. Look at how much damage I can put out. I'm coming for you! Look at that! Look at all this damage I'm able to... Oh, we even have a mech here. I'm fairly certain this is less damaging than the... Oh, there's an air source here as well, so you can keep up. That's nice. That was a mistake. Oh man, I don't even have my my heavy machine guns now. It's super far ahead now. I screwed myself, I think. Come on, give me your machine gun. I need to go play catch up with the president, because I'm not sure if any of my progress has been saved against doing damage to it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. I don't think we can afford to necessarily mess around with the mech this time around. Also, yeah, you can technically just cheese those rails with the invincibility frames you get from taking damage. Where is he? Where is he? President has to be around here somewhere. Okay, there he is. Just, I feel in this particular set piece, he has taken a fair bit of damage at the very least. I think this area is sort of free in terms of damage as well. Just hop in. And just, open up. As the president just in there screaming, presumably. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten more grey hair since Adventure 2, considering... It looks like he's gotten his hair dyed. I'll just say that much at the very least. Come on. Just have to make sure we don't die again. I gotta say, this is a pretty big, hecking big flying fortress as well. There he is. Ah yes, the leader will be eliminated. Come on. Can you tell your boys not to stop attacking the thing? I'm trying to blow up the shuttle. I'm trying to open the door, man. He's... Oh. Oh, there's a rail there, which I could have used. If I still had my air source. Good to know, good to know. Ooh. Now let's not risk it. I have plenty of rounds already. Also, I'm fairly certain this is the last opportunity we're going to get to deal damage to him. Or not. Surely you are not afraid of heights. No, I'm not Blaze. I'm not Welsh. So yeah, fun little tidbit of a fact about Shadow's controls in this game. Whilst he is super slippery, you can't... Oh. He does stop on a dime still. So it's more so steering him's a bit of an issue, a bit of a pain. So it's more so just having to get used to stopping occasionally, which... counterintuitive, but still. Okay, here we are. I'm pretty certain this is the last time I'm going to be able to deal damage to him.
Seriously, Shadow, this is really getting annoying.
Alright, here we are. It's just you and me, Mr. President. Shadow? Why are you holding that gun? Aren't you supposed to be a hero? Oh god, Shadow, what are you doing? Please stop! Stop the pilot! The pilot! I think I'm gonna have to restart. Oh, damn it! Dagnabbit, I'd already won and I screwed up. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to do that all over again. Sorry, everybody. Here I was thinking, oh, I lost. But in fact, I won. I'm gonna see if I can keep the air source throughout the Do you mind, sir? Honestly, the manners on these drones. I'm gonna see if I can keep the air source throughout the whole level this time around, because it is super, super useful. Kind of wish there was more of these, actually. You know, let's use the shadow rifle, but actually, no, I think I'm gonna need the ammo. It would be funny if you could just one-shot the President's craft with the shadow rifle, but something tells me that's not how it works. That's it, give me your assault rifle ammo. Ah, so even the gun drones have assault rifles now. Good to know. Also, still think not entirely certain as to why there's all these smoking like foundry things in the middle of this airship. I mean, even Robotnik didn't have any of those. Oh yeah, with the assault rifle I can just hold down the button, can't I? That helps things a fair bit. Get back here. Now here's a question. Okay, I need to get off the thing before I can trigger Dark Shadow. Okay, so at the very least now I am fully charged. Auf Wiedersehen. Look at this, just constantly racking up the dark mode combo so I can just have infinite ammo for longer. It's nice. Except my air saucer still takes damage for some reason. Kind of feels like a bit of an oversight. Oh, so yeah, that is very, very nice damage. Very, very nice. Look at that, nearly 400 ammo, so we can just afford to light him up here. With my M16. At least I'm fairly certain that's an M16. Looks like it. Just sort of a very, very slightly changed M16. Granted, I'm not exactly the biggest gun nut, so probably not the most informed. Let me know what actual model of gun this is in the comments. Also, yeah, give me my heavy machine gun. I need it. World War III. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Especially gonna be lovely when I fill up my dark gauge again. Let's see. We're going this way. I think. Yeah, let me just check to see if I only need to destroy this guy over here. Also, yeah, I could definitely see the GameCube version being the definitive way to play this game, because going off the PS2 version, it's nice to have a mostly stable frame rate. Alright, that's it. Go down there. Let's go down there. That's it. That's a good boy. Oh yes, he cannot take much more damage. It says this is just actively smoking. You do get a whole bunch of dark gauge for killing these robots as well, I just noticed. It's nice. He's nice. But I do gotta wonder, if I manage to get the flying saucer all the way to the end of the level, what kind of other weapons will I get? Also, where's the escape pod? Seriously, where is it? I think, oh, there it is. The camera... Even the camera's trying to be a hero now, just like, I will not let you kill the president. It's like the one time when the bad camera could be considered a hero. Yeah, it feels like this whole level really changed a lot when you have the air saucer. It's kind of cool. Okay, here we go again. At the very least, I get to keep the air saucer and the machine gun this time. Alright. I think this should do it. The final blow. As he's in there just... Yeah, he's certainly not looking all that hot. Just casually leaving in a big hurry when it's most important. Just like, fly the plane! Fly the plane! Oh yeah, I can just also skip this van segment. It's nice. I think there should be another electric rail around here somewhere. Come on, let me just get in the turret. Get in the turret. He's nearly there. There we go. And yet the escape craft is still there. There we go. Yay, we win.
I had no choice.
Yes, I had no choice, even though my morality's been all over the place this run. I had no choice but to kill the president. There we go, A rank. Excellent.
Perfect.
And somehow, despite blowing up the president's escape pod, he still survives anyway. I don't get it either. Yeah, I've already seen this. We've already seen Professor Joe upgrade his audio equipment, so now it's time for Gun Fortress again. I still kind of find it funny. It's like, once again, back in the nowadays, the 4Kids cast is praised beyond all measure. But back in my day, they were the scum of the earth. They were literal demons. And if you liked them, you were objectively wrong. Well, now we're here, I guess, just going for a nice, casual, relaxing drive through. I don't know why everybody's so mad. I'm just here having a nice, relaxing drive through this complex. Right after a beer. Hey, those alien. Hey, that bump just looks like an alien. I mean, obviously, it's been mentioned here. A lot of the stilted performances don't necessarily help the 4Kids cast, considering. Honestly, in terms of English vocal performances, I'd probably say Black Knight is probably one of the best ones. Possibly Unleashed, but me personally, I'm not too big of a fan of the Chip voice they have, at least compared. I was first introduced to Chip through his cute Japanese voice. So when you see him sounding like Cartman, basically, it was strange. It was strange for me. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bad performance, just not what I would have personally preferred. There we go, got it out in the end. Yeah, still have to destroy those things in order to proceed, which, I mean, I do kind of get, but kind of wish there was some alternatives to getting up here.
Shadow, the black aliens have broken their way through.
Oh yes, I have no idea what you've been doing this whole time, Shadow. Where the hell have you been? It's like, the whole world's about to end, Shadow. Can you please do something about it? Alright, since you asked nicely. Yeah, let's just team with Rouge for this, because we haven't really seen much of Rouge this time around in her weird redesigned outfit, where it's like, it's the hero's model, but they wanted to make her more like her SA2 self, so make it purple, I guess. Seriously, just super strange to me. And I kind of feel, in terms of coloration, the darker, sort of black of the bodysuit was a little bit more distinct. I guess you could say that they're trying to use the coloring to emphasize less certain aspects of Rouge's design, but it doesn't look as good. Press the D-pad down for solo play. Yeah, but I wanna hang out with Rouge, because I haven't had much of a chance to do so this whole playthrough. So, since we're here, Rouge, my old friend, the only companion I've had outside of Omega, what sorts of wisdom do you have for us outside of really sort of rooting for Gun, which still I have no idea what Rouge is supposed to be up to nowadays. I was led to assume she would quit treasure hunting, but she hasn't. But has she, or did she quit being a gun agent? It's confusing. Let me just head down here real quick. This is always super satisfying to pull that off. Also, yeah, this is like one of the few instances where you actually have a choice of where you can go in terms of what alignment you're going for. So for Dark Route, you go for the lower route. Hero Route, you go for the hero route. And just have this nice little quick shortcut here. I feel that's supposed to be a euphemism for something, Rouge, knowing you. Can't say I'm totally surprised. Well, yeah, technically speaking, this is one of the few hero missions where it's actually beneficial for you to use Chaos Control. Let me just get out the mech real quick. It's faster this way. It's like, the mech is kind of fun, but at the same time, it's kind of weird that it feels even more heavy and clunky than they did in Adventure 2. So, generally speaking, I think I'd much rather just be on foot. Alright, Rouge. You know what? Let's go this way. Let's see what's up here. Ah. This seems ultra sort of agent spy-like. And we get a nice little one-up for our troubles. It's nice. Let's see what's through here. Ah. Another one of these segments. Yeah, I think this is one of the segments which really stands out for me when it comes to Gun Fortress. Just giving you a nice little moment to sort of take in the sights and all, and just seeing and hearing all the gun soldiers being like, this is our last stand, in 4Kids voice acting, which sort of doesn't really convey the stakes all that well. Also, I'm fairly certain there's a voice line in here where they mention tanks, and once again, really kind of wish there were actual tanks in this game. It's like we had a whole flying segment, why not make it a level that's based around the tank? That would have been pretty cool. Like, I imagine even a level like this would have been pretty awesome, just blasting through all of Gun's defenses in a massive, like, in a not Abrams. Would have been pretty honkin' sweet. Well, at the very least we get this armored car. I suppose it's close enough. Out of the way! Oh, you can actually push the robots. That's pretty neat. Also, can you not reverse? Can you not reverse in this thing? Oh, okay, it's down on the control stick. Okay. Okay, game. Out of my way, sir. I got places to be. Yeah, the caliber on this machine gun must be crazy to punch through all these security doors like this. Even though all the doors are made out of papier-mâché. Farthest we can go. Oh yeah, I think we're at the end already. There we go, over this massive lake of whatever's supposed to be in here with what looks like a submarine.
I will not allow those creatures to take this emerald.
I have my own plan to these emeralds, thank you very much. That's right, Black Doom, I'm betraying you after all this time. For some reason. I don't have a character mode this time around. Like, seriously, what must be going through Shadow's head going through this particular route? It's like if I'm going on a set route, like, all semi-dark, all semi-hero, pure dark, etc., you can at the very least see the logic. At least for the most part. Pure dark is sort of lacking in that department, but it feels when you try and mix and match endings like this, it doesn't really lead to much of a cohesive story. I mean, there's a lot more of them that are less cohesive than this, for example. Like, for instance, if you were to go from Egg Fleet, having not really interacted with Robotnik at all, to suddenly being like, oh hey, I'm an Eggman robot. Then that's just like something that just comes straight out of nowhere. Just generally speaking, going from Egg Fleet to Lava Shelter is definitely, to say the very least, a bit nonsensical. Honestly, I think, arguably speaking, this is my favorite of the 3 final bosses in this game. That's right, there's 3 of them. Only 3. Whereas, like, the music's pretty good, and he actually has an interesting mechanic where it's not super self-destructing or super tedious to deal with. It's nice. It's like there's actual strategy here. Like, he throws these meteors at you, and your best course of action is to hide behind the thing until he stops. It's like, it's simple, but there's actually something going on here. I think it sort of goes to show that a lot of the hero routes are generally some of the better received, mostly just because better story, arguably, and, well, more sensible story at the very least. I guess your power has increased a little bit. Little do you know, I'm currently using 2% of my power. That's it, now I have infinite rockets. You don't have a prayer, Sean Schemmel. Look at that, his health is already mostly gone. Oh, this is amazing. That's it, I just gotta keep holding off on, just gotta hope that my hero gauge holds up enough until I can do this. There we go. Yep, that's right, I'm betraying you now for whatever reason.
Sorry to disappoint, but this is the end.
This is the end for you, and possibly this part of the playthrough.
Perfect.
Yeah. Generally speaking, Black Doom is generally the most fun boss to fight, in my opinion. Well, here we are again. Them's the breaks.
Shadow, I really, really hate you right now. There are no words to describe how much I hate you right now, after everything you've done.
Oh, I don't know what to say, Black Doom. It's sort of been all over the place.
Whatever, just wait till I get up again and then go into my super cool demon form. Then you'll regret it.
I don't know, I still got all these Jolly Ranchers on me, so... we'll probably see how this happens in like 20 years or so.
Ultimate life form born to rule all. With the power of these emeralds, I'm going to conquer the universe.
Yeah.
This is who I am.
I don't really get... This just seems so far to left field. It's like, oh, going hero on the pure dark ride is like, you know, at the very last moment, Shadow sees the light and decides to turn good. Instead of going that route, it's like, I'm just gonna conquer the universe now. It's like, I mean, I guess they didn't really have much to go off of that time around, but at the same time, it's just... Yeah, it's just a super, super weird way to go with that particular ending. I'd argue that it's not the weakest ending, though. There is one ending which I definitely say is the weakest of them all. Next story route? That's probably going to be next stream. We're going to be doing semi-dark. Just, casually working our way down. I can't believe that was canon. Yeah, part of me kind of wishes that, again, with the whole sort of free, more developed story ideas, it could have been an interesting thing where you kind of left wondering which one of these particular story routes is canonical to the whole series, which, I mean, obviously it would have been the hero routes, where Shadow remembers his promise to Maria, fulfills out her wish and defeats Black Doom and puts the past behind it. Basically, like the final ending, except it makes sense. As opposed... Though, I do kind of like the idea that potentially you could have it so the neutral ending could make sense as well, where the status quo is still intact. Heck, I think a more developed neutral ending would have been a good course of action to bring back Metal Sonic, where it's like the Black Arms and Gun are fighting each other, and then Robotnik steps into this third faction, and then from out of the ashes, Metal Sonic makes a comeback. Basically quashes the whole Black Arms thing. It's like, this is my story again. I'm gonna be the one who's the star of the show, and then you just have a, I don't know, Super Shadow fight against Neo Metal Sonic. I think it'll be cool at the very least. And then you can have it so he's still sort of on semi-good terms with Eggman, unsure if he's an android or not, and still have a pretty cool boss fight at the end. I mean, you could argue it's more sort of rehashing heroes in that respect, but I still think it's the most sensical for a neutral route Super Shadow boss fight, where it's like hero route Super Shadow fight would be Devil Doom, Dark Super Shadow fight would be against Super Sonic, and then you have something to do with Metal Sonic, I guess, because he was planned to be in this game. Just thinking about what could have been. Kind of makes me sad in all actuality, but at the very least this time we get to listen to the most edgy track in the game. Gee, you can't help but wonder why this particular track never came back in another game after this. Boy oh boy. And there we have it. Let me just check real quick to see what that particular, what this particular storyline was, because it has to be something cool to make up for the fact that it doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. The Road to Light. There we go. The Ruler's First Cry. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. You lied to me, game. You lied to me. It's in here somewhere, I know. Here we go. A Dark Myth's Beginnings. Kind of a generic title, all things considered. Yeah, it's time they're waiting for the right game to bring that page. I mean, considering that Shadow's supposedly getting his own franchise now, I wouldn't be surprised. Then again, I suppose it's one of those things where they'd rather just leave it buried. Yeah, A Dark Myth's Beginnings. Or The Birth of the Devil. I don't know, just going full hero and then switching to pure dark. I don't really see that making logical sense with what we had to work with throughout the game, but there is one where I think the opposite actually makes a lot more sense. If we go back here, where I think it's ah yes, the power of Louvre. The power of No, it's not the power of love. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. There it is. Miracle of Love, where apparently Amy is able to change Shadow's mind, I guess, and make him into a hero. It makes more sense at the very least, with Shadow being misguided to begin with and then redeeming himself. The world's demise. Or, you know, the ultimate confrontation. Died in Monthly Darkness, Vainglory, or Abandonment. There are quite a few good titles in here at the very least. Machine Paradise. Copy of the Savior. But yeah. thanks for tuning in regardless to what this is. Hopefully the levels from here pick on up from here on out, but there is one in particular which... oh boy. Well, we'll have to wait and see for that, though. In the meantime, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week for the semi-dark endings. Take care. Bye-bye.